Hi, this is Glenn Andrade from Digital Synergy, and welcome to my Affiliate Tube Success Academy review. In a few moments, I'm going to rate this course based on 6 important factors. And those factors are on what makes a good online course. Now, this is part 1 where I give my review based on these factors, and I'll give each factor a rating from 0 to 5 stars. But be sure to watch part 2 where I show you my real-time results that I'm getting, as well as results from Paul Murphy and others using this system. Okay, so if you found this video, it means you're interested in learning more about Paul Murphy and his Affiliate Tube Success Academy. It's a robust training developed by Paul Murphy, who has essentially cracked the code when it comes to getting free traffic on YouTube and Google. Also, if you found this video from a search on YouTube or Google, it's direct proof that this system actually works, because I'm using this system right now to rank all my videos. And just so you know, I've personally purchased this product, as I only like to review products that I've used firsthand and have firsthand experience with. So keep in mind, in the next video, part 2, I'm going to give you a more in-depth sneak peek about what's actually inside of the modules, along with proof and case studies and stuff like that. But for now, I want to make sure we go over those 6 points of the ratings from 0 to 5 as to what makes a good course. So, number 1, is the course easy to understand? Now, the first thing I want to mention is that this course is very robust, and that's a great thing, because I've purchased many courses where I was really disappointed once I spent a lot of money. I got in there and only to find there's not much substance to the course materials. Now, with Affiliate Tube Success Academy, or ATSA, which is also known as, this is certainly not the case. There are actually 10 modules along with bonus modules and bonuses that come along with it, loaded with lots of information inside each of these modules. Now, you won't be disappointed. There's plenty of content here. And the quality is also great, because it seems as Paul does not hold anything back, because he wants you to succeed. And the only negative thing I would say on this topic, for this factor, as if it's easy to understand, and this may just be me. It's not Paul's fault. I believe he's British. He comes from England, and he has a bit of an accent. But for me, it's a little bit challenging sometimes in the things that he says. I have to kind of listen to it again more closely. However, I've asked some other people, some of my partners, what they thought, and they really didn't have any issue with it. So I think it just may be me, but I did want to mention it. The other constructive criticism that I would give on this point as well is that in some areas the course actually overlaps. There's some duplicate content, and that could be a little confusing, but it's not a deal killer. And also, I want to mention that Paul and his team are aware of this, and they are actually fixing this issue, and may already be fixed by the time you actually see this review. But I did want to mention it. And apparently the reason for this is because they've actually merged various content and courses together to actually give you more value. So they just need to clean it up a little bit. So as I mentioned, they are working on it. So for now, I will just give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. All right, so for number 2, is the instructor readily available? And the answer to this is a big yes. In fact, I was really impressed when I initially purchased the product. I went through several of the modules, and I had some questions. And I sent Paul, it was a rather large list actually, and Paul responded back to me within 24 hours, and he answered every single one of them in detail. And also, in addition to that, Paul has 2 weekly Q&A trainings each week. One is for if you want to be an affiliate for this course, and the other one is for the academy itself. So you can ask anything on those webinars. If you're live, they're usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And this is really awesome to get that level of support and availability. So for this factor, I will give it 5 stars. Next one is the instructor's level of expertise and passion. So an important factor for determining how good a training course is is how well the instructor actually knows his topic, right? Or how passionate he is about it. If you watch any of Paul Murphy's training, if you've seen it, or if you get the course, you're going to see right away just how passionate and excited he is about what he's teaching. Actually, let me give you a quick example. Let's see. Let me just click into one of these here. I don't want to give you too much because obviously this is his course, so I just want to give you a quick, maybe get a
Hey guys, this is Paul Murphy. So you remember back in the day when I said Facebook becomes really powerful for scaling? Well, I've actually hired a mentor about 2 or 3 months ago, spent quite a lot, like thousands of dollars, and got like a very extensive training program and gone through the whole thing. And what I'm actually showing you now, they do not teach, and they've got some of the biggest people in the world. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because I've actually figured it out, so I can actually show it. And I don't know anyone that's teaching this. I'm not saying no.
All right. So again, this is his course. I don't want to show you too much about it. But as you can see, it genuinely seems he really loves teaching. And there's no doubt that what he's doing, what he's teaching, he's actually getting amazing results because he shows you proof of that. He doesn't just talk about he does a strategy, he implements it and shows it to you. So for expertise level and passion, I'm going to give it 5 stars. So for number 4, is the course sequenced logically and is it easy to navigate? Okay, so here I think we touched on it a little bit previously, but I think this could use a little work. It does have some overlaps and duplicate content in multiple sections. But for some, this actually may not even be an issue because it might just serve as a refresher to view the portions of the course again, to review it. But for me, I personally like a little bit more structure. And again, I just want to mention that Paul is already taking massive steps in fixing this, and I can already actually see progress coming along in this area. So for this, I'm going to give it 4 stars. The next factor to consider is number 5, is how well does the course keep up to date? And this is probably one of the most important factors for me when evaluating a course, especially when we're dealing with a course about ranking on Google and YouTube, because in this arena things change on an ongoing basis. It's extremely important to have the latest content available. So and from what I can see, Paul really excels at keeping his stuff updated. He makes sure to let us know anytime there are changes that affect his system, and any updates his courses accordingly. So for this, keeping the course updated, I'm going to go ahead and give that 5 stars. And then for number 6, finally number 6, is the course actionable? So I know many people suffer from the syndrome of, they just get course after course, and they basically just get stuck on listening to the training and not taking action. But with Affiliate Tube Success Academy, you actually won't have that problem, because if you follow the course step by step, you'll just keep progressing, and it really is a rinse and repeat process once you have the system down. And it doesn't take that long to learn. Honestly, for me, this is one of the few courses that I've ever taken that it really is pretty simple to implement, and where I could actually see results immediately, almost immediately, within 24 hours. And that's the greatest part, because you can get your videos up and running right away, and you start building authority for your channel. And it's really motivating. It keeps you motivated to keep continuing, to keep moving along, and to follow through the whole entire course, because you're seeing results. All right, so that's number 6. And so for number 6, I'm going to give that one a 5 stars as well, because it is very actionable. You just have to follow the steps. So those are the 6 points that I reviewed, giving it from 0 to 5 stars. And based on the overall average of all of those, it comes out to 4.5. I give it in terms of 4.5 stars. So that's going to do it for part 1 of my Affiliate Success Academy review. Please stay tuned for part 2 coming up. And remember, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment below. And also, if you'd like more free training on how to get your videos ranked on YouTube and Google, just opt in below. You'll get access to more free training from Paul Murphy himself, where he shows you exactly how the system works. I'll see you next time.